Hate Army General saying hate Army shit. Hate Army. If your name is Hate Army, you should have minded your own fucking business. Rumbleverse. Who here remembers Rumbleverse from last year? So for those who don't know off the top of their heads, Rumbleverse is a, well, it was, I don't know if it still is, a free-to-play game that's Battle Royale. And unlike other Battle Royale games that are like third-person shooters or first-person shooters, this one you play as like a superhero slash wrestler combo. So it's like melee combat where you grapple and you slam, you do giant aerial moves. Think like, do you ever see Ultimate Muscle? So it's kind of like Ultimate Muscle in a Battle Royale environment. Okay? This came out, it had an early beta. I believe it was around summer of last year, and then it actually came out in the fall. And I remember distinctly, it was pretty hilarious. People who you would never, ever see playing this kind of game were advertising the shit about it on social media. Come watch my Rumbleverse stream. This game is great. Hashtag ad. And it was a lot of people. It wasn't just one or two. There was a lot of paid shills who were advertising the shit out of this game for a big paycheck. I mean, I'll be honest, just like any other normal human, yes, am I jealous of certain people and people who are successful and whatever? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to have jealousy. That's a natural human emotion for those who have more than you. You're always going to have that natural kind of jealousy of those who maybe have, been more successful or things like that. Okay? So there was definitely a push for this game to make it popular and to get people to play it. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It failed because it was announced last night Rumbleverse is shutting down only 6 months after launching. The game is a ginormous flop. Very few people are playing it, and therefore it's canceled. 6 months. They developed this whole game for multiple years, released it, and even though they paid a bunch of shills online to say that it was good, no one bought it, no one believed it, and basically the game is a huge flop failure and is shutting down. They've even said because the game only ran for 6 months, they're actually going to refund anyone who spent any money on the game at all, on any microtransactions or the season pass or whatever. They're giving everyone their money back because it was such a flop. Now, here's the thing. I haven't played the game, all right, at all. I don't know anything about it, okay? So I can't sit here and say, oh, it's a terrible game. But what I can tell you is, when everyone tries to jump on the same bandwagon, someone's destined to fail. And even though it actually sounds to me like Rumbleverse is a game that's kind of original, it's not a third-person shooter. It's not a first-person shooter. It's an action game. It's still Battle Royale. They thought releasing a new Battle Royale game in 2022, I mean, what is this, 6, 7 years late after the fad, was going to be successful. I don't care how many shills you pay, all right? And they got prominent people. I saw multiple people in the FGC. The FGC? You think people who play competitive fighting games are going to care about Rumbleverses? Why would they? They're playing competitive fighting games. They don't care about Battle Royale. But these are the people who they pay. You know, I saw Maximilian Dood and quite a few others. Not to say that that's bad. He took a paycheck. Good for him. But it's pretty stupid that they thought that this was going to be successful so late. You know, it's just sad. Because, again, this game is just kind of trying to ride a wave of what everyone else already did. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. I feel real bad for the people who worked on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine working on this game for years and years, putting out what seems to be pretty unique take on Battle Royale, and have it shut down within 6 months of launch because it has no traction? And, you know, whose fault is that? Why'd the game come out so late in the life cycle of Battle Royale? I don't know, man. So, for me, now here's the funny part. Haruto says, those streamers played the game and liked it. Why not sponsor it? First of all, what are you talking about? You have concrete evidence that every single streamer who got a paycheck for Rumbleverse actually liked the game. You have this evidence. Besides them just saying they did, which obviously they're going to fucking say because they took a paycheck. Like, what are you talking about? All right, here's a real good question for you. Out of all those people in those communities that got paid a paycheck to advertise Rumbleverse, how many people are still playing it today? I would love for you to start listing right now, since you want Haruto, since you want to be such a big defense of this kind of advertisement strategy. How many of them are playing Rumbleverses today? How many are so sad that it's shutting down? How many have tears on their streams last? Oh no, not Rumbleverse! You're so full of it. Why do you think they only played it for a few weeks and then came out and they played it more and then that's it? They dropped it and never played it again because it's fucking a paycheck, man. You guys, I swear to God, people fall for the dumbest shit because they're just so gullible. You can't, anytime it says hashtag ad, you can never trust anything. Seriously. Anyway, sad. Pretty sad, honestly. All right? Because I think the game should basically say that there's sadly, it should have more of a chance. It should. It should have more of a chance. This is hilarious. Haruto says, Max said he liked it, but he moved on because he needs to play a variety of games. Oh, yeah. He needs to play a variety of games. The guy who's rolling in money, has sponsorships out the ass, literally gets every game early, paid sponsorships. He couldn't just play it every once in a while. He needs to keep playing a variety of games. Butthole Defense Force in full action here. We got to protect those butts of people who we really like online and justify... Good Lord. By the way, just for the record, I just want you to know, Haruto, Maximilian is not going to come to your house and give you a blowjob because you're kissing his butt. That's not happening, okay? Just thought you should know that. You can stop cupping his balls now. He's a grown man. He took a paycheck. It's fine. There's actually nothing wrong with it. But the fact that you defend it is ridiculous. Anyway, let's continue. So, stop the Max hate. I didn't hate on Max. Boy, I got all these tips. Oh, Jesus. When did I hate on Maximilian? I literally said, Maximilian Dood can do whatever he wants. If he wants to take a paid sponsorship, he can do that. He has the right to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I literally said that. And then I said, people who really like that game would probably still be playing it. How many people who took the paid sponsorship are still playing it today? And as soon as I said that, people get butthurt, right? Oh, no. Oh, just because I tell it like it is. I'm real, right? People don't like that. Oh, God. God forbid that people tell it like it is about other content creators. Sorry, it's time for you to stop being a sheep. It's time for you to remove the blindfold from your eyes and realize that this is how it is. People who do those kind of sponsorships are doing it because they're getting paid. That's okay. Just accept it. Stop believing the nonsense that everything they do and say is true. Stop believing they actually like this shit. They're doing it to get a paycheck. That's why they're paid for it. That's why it says hashtag fucking ad. They're legally required to disclose that. How do you not get that? I mean, but Max, he loved... Okay, if Max loved the game, he'd be playing it constantly. If Max loved the game, he'd be very, very upset that it's being shut down. Okay? Maybe he is. And if that's the case, then it probably is evidence that he actually liked it. I don't know. I don't fucking watch Max. Why would I care? You know, what are you talking about? I'm not hating on him. Grow up. Again, the Ball Defense Force. Oh, you named someone? Here comes the human shield against the testicles. We must form the net and shield everyone. Curl your arms and legs together. Protect the content creator's nutsack. Do it now. Oh, yes. Grow up. Grow up. Wise up. Grow up. Thanks. Okay. Yikes. You know what? I'm gonna respond to Expand Dong because I want to clarify something. He says, would you respect Max more if he came out publicly and he said, I'm a shill, I'm happy to be a shill, enjoy my content, but I'm a big shill sellout? No. He doesn't have to do that. He does. Every time he puts hashtag ad, he's already done that. I'm literally telling you, Maximilian Dood has never done anything wrong in this regard. At all. He's making business decisions for his own business and his own livelihood. The problem is people who are defending his nutsack. Oh, no, he really loved the game, and you... No, hashtag ad, dude. Hashtag fucking ad. The amount that someone likes a game is directly proportionate to the amount of times that they played the game and weren't paid to play it. Period. It's okay that he took the ad revenue. I don't care. I actually don't. I'm not saying a negative thing about Maximilian or anyone who took that promotion for Rumbleverse. The problem is the nutsack defenders who are so dumb and ignorant and gullible that they don't understand what a fucking ad campaign is. That's the problem with modern gamers and modern viewers. They don't get that. How do you not understand that what you're watching is fake? I'm at a loss. It says hashtag fucking ad on it. This is from Mateo. I see what you're saying with Max. It makes sense he does sponsorships considering he makes money off of it, which is smart. There you go. And that's fine. And, you know, that I 100% will tell you, anyone who wants to take a sponsorship or a partnership, good on them. Make the bag. Good for you. I'm not like that, and you guys know that, and I have the right to be different, you know, for better or worse, and I have the right to give you my opinions. I'm not going to do that stuff. But for you to say shit like, oh, no, they really liked it. Oh, by the way, every time they played it, hashtag ad. Like, stop being ignorant.